All right, that was
Kentucky
fun.
will be forced to punt. First time we've seen
My
their
com
punt team tonight.
my computer restarted. No, trying to stream. My
Punt
computer
is in the air
restarted,
on fourth down.
so that whole first drive
Gonna
I
make
just had,
sure he doesn't
the
get a return
capture
on
card
this
is
one as the
going in
punt
and out.
bounces out of
So I'm
bounds.
in the middle of a play. I'm in the middle of a play, and the screen just goes blank. And because I don't have the computer on, I don't have anything to look at. So I literally have no idea what's going on. So I just went 3 and out. I don't even know what happened on 2 of the plays
We're
because
ready to get
it went
another
out
look
in the
at this
middle of the play.
Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That
That's
would have
tough.
been a big
Like
hit
I
on
just went
first
3 and out,
down.
and I
Second
didn't
down's
even get
coming
to
up.
see what happened. Like I
He
just
had the
passed the ball and
speedster
couldn't
loose,
even
and he
see
just couldn't
what
connect.
happened
Just a
on the
little
pass
too
play. Like
much juice on
I'll
the
have to
pass.
go back and look at his stream to see what
You got a
happened.
guy wide open. A
Like
lot
I
of
hike the
times
ball and the
quarterbacks
screen
will
goes
tell you
blank.
that those are the ones you kind of like. I don't want to mess this up, and you either put way too little on it, or in this case, way too much on it, and overthrow the speedster.
So that first drive, I don't even get anything, and my entire offense is cold.
It's a good looking run. And I'll
So
say
that
this, I know
doesn't help
Georgia's
either.
always been
But
known to run the football.
so
They always
the
run
offense
really
is
physical,
cold, and
but
I
it
just
starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that
my offense is
communicate,
cold, and I
guys
didn't
that
even
get
get to
push.
run
They
my
put
first
many running
things.
backs
I
into the
can't pause the
NFL,
game in the
but
middle
it's
of a play
because of these
either, and
big
that's
old hot
terrible.
mollies up front.
I wouldn't even
Playing
you
the
wouldn't
option
even be
man,
able to know what was
consistently
going on.
playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
And
drilled
play action
trying to
on
deliver the football, and now
second
they
and
face
transition.
third down.
A lot of play action. He's only ran
Trying
the
to
ball
pick
once.
up a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes it past the marker.
And they gave
He's
him
got
forward
first down
progress
yardage across the
enough to
50.
get it.
They'll mark it at the 49.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the
All right,
ground.
this game's
That's
over.
way too easy.
The Bulldogs are on the move.
Another
Off
play action.
on first down. Going downfield
And
for the
nothing
big
but play
play.
action so far. He's only ran the ball twice. How is it even working this well?
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route.
Like you say, hey, play the pass. You run play action, and then they bite on it anyway. There's no reason to bite on it. It's not running the ball enough to warrant biting on a play action, especially when I tell you don't.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
But it's weird because if I tell you as a defense, like I'm running the defense, like, hey, play the pass, focus on the pass, and then they just keep biting on it. What are you biting on it for? I'm literally telling you not to, and you just do it anyway.
Been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail.
It's just super frustrating because, like, I know that's why people do it. But it annoys me that I tell you don't bite on it and you do it anyway.
They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal.
It's like telling the 5-year-old don't do this, and then they do it. Like, why are you doing it? I literally told you don't do it, and you just did it anyway.
Get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. They
More
drag
so
it
because
down
remember
the
the first
30,
drive of the
moving down
game, the
before the
capture
defense
card is
got around
cutting
the
in and
end
out.
zone and came
So
up
I
with a
literally
first
had
down.
2 plays, second down and third down. I could not see what I was doing at all. Once the ball snapped, the screen went blank. That's kind of unfortunate, an
They'll
opportunity to
snap
try to
this one to
match
start
after
the
he
drive
scored.
from their own 22. On the run, it's Frazier.
Another bad pursuit, but I'm not surprised by that.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Pass the
And he's
30.
not tackled. There's nothing but
Really nice
white
job on
jerseys
that
that. Like
play.
he's holding him,
Quarterback
he
and
hits
receiver
him, he
being on the
comes
same
in,
page.
and
Quarterback
he's not
not
down for
telegraphing the
what?
throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Makes the grab. It's Bell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
A run for the quarterback. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ball. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Might as well just stop doing that. They have too much speed, so coming and bringing it out there and
Sends the
stuff is
offense
stupid
back
anyway.
out onto the field.
Lost fast, but the blockers
Now we'll
aren't.
get a
So
chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yo, UF, appreciate the follow,
It was a
dude.
nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Bolden. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. It's a seam wide open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Thanks, Joey.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Hauls it in.
Law would have had a touchdown. Guy got bumped.
Catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Damn, that sucks. I would have had a touchdown on that play because Law had him beat, but the bump only hit the receiver, didn't hit the defender.
Send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Branch.
Man, if he would have bounced it outside and ended up scoring because everyone just sucked in, I would have been so mad. Like, man, y'all are trash. Cut those scholarships.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession.
Oh my God, man. Like, I can't. I don't know what to do on the defensive line. We're going to have to, literally just have to just blitz every play. No matter what I run, we are literally just getting gaped at the line. No one is winning at the line of scrimmage at all.
Run the guys and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Corner's going to give them room. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Unloads to the right.
No one. I had to change the safety depth, so I had it brought up for the. Like, no one even picked him up there.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic, throwing the football down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That doesn't help when you have them like per game and 2 and he ends up getting 5.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Got it behind the line. It's gone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's on me there.
Man, this guy is
like, I'm the only one. It's a block and release. No one picks him up at all. That's perfect because he just immediately started moving to the right. He could have took off and ran for a touchdown. So again, no, I'm not getting any pressure. So like we're playing a high school team against a seasoned NFL team. Defensive line can't do anything.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
I can't get any pressure. I'm gonna have to blitz. and it's just going to leave me open on the back end. And even blitzing, I'm still having a hard time even creating any problems at the line of scrimmage. The one time I did, he got hit like right past the line, and still got a gain of 5. It's not like you're going to be able to tackle someone on the first or second hit, so especially this game, it's going to probably take 3 hits probably to bring a guy down.
Your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got him in. It's ball. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there. And that's why they're so tough to stop.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down.
And then I get hit, and I immediately go down. You can't break a tackle running the ball. Dude's breaking at least 2 tackles every play.
These situations in football come up all the time. You practice them all throughout the week. Short
That might be
yards,
game right
gotta
there.
have it situations. I am not bringing my punt unit on the field. I got to bow up, prove out to my team, to my unit, to everybody out there, I can get this first down.
The only way I'm going to get a stop defensively is me, because the computer's already shown they're not going to do anything to help. The defensive line's not going to do anything. I'm going to have to make a user play on my end, which means I have to be around the ball, which has been an issue already. So I don't know where it's going to come from, how it's going to happen.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way,
I feel bad because that happens to me when I run that play sometimes. They go in motion to double motion. I think the last game I played against Colorado, they just walked offside to tight end. It made no sense.
Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he's dragged down.
You know what I mean? Like, everyone's getting pushed back. And even though I'm like trying to pinch the line and force everyone in to run inside, it's still wide open.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Here's the pressure. Down to 2 minutes before the half.
That one I was ready for.
See if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on
Like,
that?
no one's running after the guy. Like, it's man-to-man. The running back is there, and no one. Like, I have to come and help the guy that's supposed to be guarding him. Like, you're supposed to get him. That's your responsibility. You're not falling for the ball at all either.
Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And the big game. They've got it
There's
on
nothing
the
I can do
46.
defensively. It's a wrap.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field
I
position
can't get
right
anywhere
away.
around
Now
the
in a
ball.
position to go ahead and score points.
I've only
before
had
the
one
half.
opportunity.
Georgia ready to
To
dive
try to
it up
make
on
a
another
play
first
happen
down.
for an interception, couldn't make it.
Now they'll run the draw.
There we go. We finally got in the
Down in the
backfield.
backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping.
2nd and 13 play action?
And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed
dang.
opportunity.
We're just going to run
Nobody
play action
around.
on anything,
Just
aren't we?
had too much time to think about it. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stockton. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duck. They finally
What
get
can you
to
do,
it.
man?
What a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and
Oh, Lord,
goal.
man.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
Yeah, that's
And
too
now
much
back
speed,
in
but
the
that's an
red zone again,
89
they're
speed
looking to add to that lead.
linebacker, and he's just wide open.
This
Just
offense
wide
is about to
open.
face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score.
And then he just ran right in, so he took himself away.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
That's just depressing.
Kickoff unit.
I have everyone covered downfield. The one guy that was going to be open, I pick up. My fastest linebacker is on him. I have to look and see where Rowdy ran. I'm assuming that instead of
And he'll
covering
just
him
take a knee,
in
and this drive
space,
will start at the 25.
that he probably lagged behind him and just let him get a step, and then was just in chase mode from there on out. That's what I'm going to assume happened, probably. I assume I'm right on that, because that tends to be what happens
From
defensively.
their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Tight end now in motion. Try to get it to the edge. He breaks a tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a man. It's Boldy. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Law. At the 35, he's open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
And
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Touchdown, Kentucky.
my old guy tried to sabotage the play. All right, let me get my big ass head right in the way and make sure that that ball gets batted because of me. I'm glad that he was able to catch the ball still.
Guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And the extra point is good.
Unreal,
They still
man.
trail 35-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
That's pretty hilarious. The best defensive play we've
Running
had
out
so
of time
far.
here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Stockton. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I keep forgetting to change that. Thankfully, it didn't burn me.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Looking for a huge play. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Oh, boy. All right, well, we got a turnover. Yay. Oh, we have to score here. Thing is, I can't stop the run with my offensive. So this is the funny part. The defensive line is getting manhandled, right? Like, absolutely manhandled. I don't have an answer for it. I'm going to have to blitz. Like, that's the only thing I can do. Because their offensive line is better. Because even when I'm trying to, like, hey, slant left or pinch in, they're still not able to do that because they're just getting bullied at the line of scrimmage. This is what I thought was going to happen when I played against Missouri State. This is what I thought was going to happen when I played against Central Michigan. And I ran into the same problem. Like, this defensive line apparently is a G5 defensive line because they can't block. And I hit X and they did not like the ball.
I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do.
Appreciate
have to start making plays, but you
taking the delay there, or not taking the delay, but I hit the button.
Do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
To throw, it's Bowling. Under fire.
Nothing I could do there, no one open.
Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
It's not that. It's the fact that my offensive line my defensive line is better than their offensive line. My offensive line is better than their defensive line. And I'm getting pushed back every play on both sides of the ball. Like, how is that happening? The play calls are nice, but like in the trenches against an inferior talent, just getting bodied and bullied every play. It's like, what?
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure coming. Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
I definitely have no problem. Like, hey, you're blitzing. You could call the blitzer getting home, but we're just like mono y mono. And I'm watching teams that are lesser than just pretty much bitching my offensive line and defensive line. This is what I'm expecting to happen because Georgia, yeah.
To the ground with the back.
I expect to struggle.
Half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
I'm surprised he made the throw.
And we are not going to complain.
Because he's still cold. And he's played solid, but he's still cold. You know, coming out to start the second half. That should work.
They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space.
Wow. I hiked the ball right when he was doing something. I obviously didn't mean for that to happen. I was about to say, oh, I'm about to score a touchdown, but he got super fast. He was probably thinking the same thing, like, oh, shit.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
That's
He
my
goes
first
out of
rusher
bounds
cutter
after a
all
solid gain
season.
on the play.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you
It's
keep
probably
moving
something
the
I should do
quarterback
more
outside the
often,
pocket. You don't know which way he's going
is
to go.
just
Great
take off
job
instead of
getting
trying to
outside
force
the
stuff.
pocket. Now you can get on the edge and get some easy free yards or take a shot deep down the field.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those
Plus
centers,
Rodriguez a little
owning
bit
the
more.
line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
Ugh.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Third
Yeah,
inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward.
Flip it the other way.
Does his job.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them. And they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
After the run, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the fumble.
Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's
That
not the way
sack
they
hurt.
wanted to end the drive,
As
but
you see
nice
when he's rushing
job
3,
being
he's still
ready,
able
and
to,
your field goal kicker coming through and
even if
putting
he's
3
not
points
getting
on the
pressure,
board.
he's hoping to collapse the pocket.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I think only once have I been able to have I called a pass play where he's blitzed.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few
Tell you what,
drives.
this
Maybe
makes
as
me
we've
feel
seen
better,
this
though.
game
For
get
the
a little
offensive
bit
struggles
so
that
they
I've
get
been
a bit of a
having
spark here, get that
with
mojo
this
back.
team,
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments.
this is
and then
definitely a
your
confidence
opponent
booster
adjusts, and
going
now they got
forward.
to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the
Hey, look
play
at that.
on
I was able to
purpose,
catch an
hoping to make
interception.
one
Let's
on the
go.
return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
I'll take that.
Wants to throw.
There's the
It's
blitz.
rolling. And he was hit
Walks
just
him.
as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Good play call.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for
Bad play call for
everybody
the
on
blitz,
field.
but I'm cool with that. Hey, he
Now here's
blitzed.
2nd and long.
He took advantage wide open. 5-on-5. He
After the
rushes.
incompletion, they go back up top. Looking deep. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence
Nice play.
this passing game.
Oh, he dropped it off. Doesn't matter anyway. We didn't score, so ultimately we can pick a L there.
Here late in the game, Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
And I had a good play call on first down route-wise, but just blocking, no one there.
He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 20.
But he should have had a pick, so like ultimately it doesn't even matter. He should have had a pick on that play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work.
This is a bad setup here on me.
Ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Fires to the wideout.
Damn, that's tough there because I picked that up myself with the quarterback, and I couldn't hit him.
They just don't. Okay, they're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
Couldn't get to him quick enough.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
No, that's bad there. 2nd and 10, and I just went right for the quarterback. I thought he was going to do a play action anyway, and doing it on long situations where you don't expect it. Like second, anything less than 6 yards, you're probably looking, hey, he might run it, but he's been running play action on, I think, 8, a 10, and a 13.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
The thing is, 3-3 for a big front's not working against the run.
Best way to do that, run the football.
So I'm just having to run 3-3-5 and basically trying to
plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That's tough there because we had that covered. We still got 5 yards.
On the first down play.
We had that covered pretty well. Exactly what you want.
Offense in a bunch formation.
Play action.
Single back formation, and they give
Look at that. Like, he gets the ball and he gets hit almost right away and still just boom.
Down and finally got knocked down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so
Sucks. I feel like we had our opportunity when we got that interception and then first down,
you
boom.
can see he just does a great job breaking
Bad
tackles,
pursuit by
breaking
35 there
tackles.
because he
He does
had
this
him
consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop in
to
the
slow
running
him
backs.
down, and he didn't really try to
Georgia
tackle
going
him.
back to work with another first down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get him nice positive.
Look at that.
There he goes. Hits him with
Just
a
saw
stiff
3
arm.
guys get
And he's
pancaked
got enough for a
immediately.
first down. Now to see if they have enough time
Right
to
off
snap
the
it
rip.
again
Boom,
here in the
boom,
third.
boom. Pancaked and just going downfield to make the next
We've been
block.
treated to an aerial
Thankfully, it
show
wasn't
by
to
these
that
two guys
direction.
so far as you check out
But
their
just
numbers.
there's nothing you can do with that.
Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter.
I was trying to have a loaded box. It's not helping because we can't. Even when I'm blitzing, they're getting swallowed up at the line.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The snap sets up the throw.
Outside.
Fires to the end zone.
And then I'm in position. You see the play ball come up. I'm looking at the ball. No reaction whatsoever. Turns his head around. Nothing. Holding the button. Doesn't even do anything.
That forces the incompletion.
Like running step for
Defense
step. Damn.
rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire.
Wide open.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulldogs. And they add
GG.
6 more
Like
for
this,
that trip to the house.
Defensively, it is what it
A lot of
is.
times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative.
I
with the
blitzed and he
lead.
still
I like
didn't
how
have
this
any
offense
pressure at
didn't
all.
Go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were, and now
I covered the guy coming across. You got 2 people over there. Look at that. I blitzed all day. He could have took off and ran again. Like,
Kickoff unit on the field.
doesn't even matter. Even when I bring more people,
This lead.
he's still able to hold up.
He'll bring it out. It's Law. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Damn, that sucks. Run this play again and see if it works.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. On the ground, it's McGowan. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Bowling. A strike downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kentucky right back to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Okay. I got not happy about that. But I probably should have just hiked the ball immediately.
He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turn.
But I had the audible to it, so that's on me. I had the audible to that play.
They get penetration, get their hands in the air.
Because I had a run play, and I was going to run, but when he loaded the box, I felt like even if he called zone, my offensive line was going to miss a block anyway and just let someone walk in. That's on me. That's a bad play call. I just got to keep blitzing. Hopefully one of these times we'll get it right.
If you like old-fashioned, grind-it up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was
did. Still got 2 yards.
Man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds.
He's going to break that
Are they
tackle
going to
too.
get way
Basically
more
came in and hit
aggressive,
him
just try to
blind.
stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finding an escape route. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now, decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
Ultimately in the same spot, so.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
What? He bumped my receiver off the route. He's supposed to run an immediate in route. He got bumped off when I throw the ball. That's not pass interference.
The number one objective for a defense.
I mean, what am I supposed to do there? I pick up the blitz, and he runs into my receiver and knocks him off his route and doesn't get penalized for it. Well, what are you supposed to do?
You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost.
That damn ball.
Got a lot of room to the right. He's inside the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. This defense making a
That's instant karma for that. Like, it's not his fault, but like he ran into my receiver and knocked him off the ball.
Swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Continues to fight for yards. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Good play call.
You gotta love it. Late in the fourth
I
quarter,
tried to disguise it.
They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Now on the option. Now the toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him
Or
any
shitting the
time
bed.
out
So what
and
you're
knock
saying
him
is
down for a ball.
a great time for me to play
Really good job
franchise.
by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
I got away with that. Let's
This
go.
offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy,
Gonna get it at like
the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. On the move, it's Patterson. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They believe they can run right here. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The left tackle dictate if this works.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Under fire. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
I didn't have anything else I could do. Damn. The audible didn't go through.
Looking to pass. It's Bowling. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I think the defense
we have to huddle up.
Job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters.
Just to get the play change.
Taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Wow.
Pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Picked off.
Had a one-on-one. I had him in position, but I couldn't get him to attack the ball. GG. Oh, man. Like, I like that's a risky throw, but I like it. It's one-on-one. I have the size, but he doesn't do what I want him to do. I need you to jump up and attack the ball. You shouldn't be able to fade back and intercept that ball in that situation. You got to be better there.
They'll try the run. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up.
That sucks because I had him and I led him where I wanted to on the field, but the reaction that I got from the receiver is not what I wanted. He jumps back as a corner and picks the ball off, and then as a receiver, hey, if he jumps and attacks the ball, that's the catch.
Right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off. Got a little space. Turning it on. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. Oh,
I was so frustrated, man. I thought he was going to score.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this.
Well, that sucks, man. I had what I wanted because he picked up the first route, the first two routes.
I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
And
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops,
for the Killers, I couldn't stop the run. Like I said, that's the thing that has been a big a big thing for me in this season with Kentucky. I want to go to the replay before I look at the stats. I won't look at that play right now. Well, let me look at the stats first. He has to put in those, so that's cool. 600 yards of offense, 354 yards on the ground, and still pass 5 of 7. Like, yeah, I couldn't get in the backfield ever, so it's like every play was a positive play. We converted our fourth downs. We turned the ball over less. He could have had one pick, so he could have had three. But it's the run game. Like, I couldn't stop the run, and he only broke 4 tackles. So the inferior offensive line lost me. The inferior defensive line lost me. But then I play teams with weaker, and I'm getting blown up. Like I play Central Michigan, and they're blowing me off the line of scrimmage all game long, to the point where I put in defensive tackles across the line. I'm like, damn it, we're just going to put in big guys across the board, and I'm still getting walked back. I started out the game against Missouri State because the cup game I wanted to try something new, so I had defensive tackles on the field for most of the game, rotating the guys through, and they're getting blown off the line of scrimmage. Like, what is this? 5-on-5, big bodies against their offensive line, and I'm just getting shelled every play because he had those are the I want to say he had like 160 yards, 150 yards against me, and he was just running the ball every play like it was nothing. Like, what is this? How are you getting these huge holes? You should be getting manhandled. And this is what I expect to happen in those games. So it's like, hey, I know I can't get any pressure. I'm going to have to run 5. I'm going to have to bring 6. And 6 and 5 wasn't enough, even when he spread out, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Like, hey, spread out so I can try to have the numbers in the box or force the ball on the outside. But he just had all day to throw. I think we hit him once. Kudos to my quarterback, though. On the road. So this time on the road, we get something solid. I'm lucky I recovered the fumble because I was trying to get down, but he got a hit stick on me before I could. And I made a kick, so like we did the best that we could. Like overman playing on the road, everything going against us, and we lost by 7. Can't be too mad about that. And then for people, see, it's so the shell wedge, we joke about it all the time, but he uses it. He didn't have any big returns. I use it. I didn't have any big returns, but I feel like if you don't move that blocker, he just runs up and doesn't do anything, and it puts you at a disadvantage. Because I know some people do the two, like you have the two returners in the backfield. I like just having the one because, of course, I want the wedge out in front so I know where to go. But that guy just doesn't do anything. It's like he's not programmed to block, so he just, is just kind of jogging upfield. It's really weird. Sometimes they do, but not consistently. So I feel like you're at a disadvantage, but nothing crazy. And that's against a better team. 2 picks, 363. So the offense is picking up where we left off against Missouri State, where we're able to move the ball down the field. So that's good. Um, the running game, a slug, as expected. You're just trying to run the ball some to be able to keep him from teeing off on the quarterback, but 2 broken tackles. Like there were no broken tackles in this game on this side. And I kind of expected that because we were getting sometimes, even if I could have, I was getting hit by the second guy so fast, there wasn't time for them to break the tackle. But just no run games. I think the best run play we had was in the first play of the game, 21 yards, and the screen died in the middle of the play. So I just ran upfield. Oh man, that was so tough. Like I literally couldn't see what was happening on the first drive of the game, and it sucks now I lose by a score. Like what impact could that have had? Maybe I, screw up on that drive anyway, but I end up having to punt the ball because on two plays the screen literally was blank and I couldn't see what was going on. And then I had to just hope that nothing bad happens. So when the screen comes up, I'm like, all right, cool, it's fourth down. Like I don't even know what happened. So I have to look on his screen to, rewatch his stream to see what happened on that first drive. No drops, 69-yard catch.
Oh, yes.
We actually had pancakes. That's a surprise. I'm really surprised by that. It didn't feel like it. Probably because they, someone pancaked someone and someone got blown up on the other side. I'll take this game. Like nothing egregious happened in the game that I can think of. The one where I thought he was going to get a touchdown, he still got a touchdown anyways. I think he got it on the next play, but where he had the out route, my corner was there and I went to pick the ball and he didn't react. Thankfully, he didn't catch the ball. But if he would have caught the ball, I would have been pretty pissed. I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? Because that could have been a pick right there and that could have been momentum. Because I had to think, I had one play called for fourth down, so I called that play, my first fourth down play. And then I had another play saved for the 2-point conversion. I already had the play called because I was thinking about it once once he punted the ball. I'm like, okay, I already have my play ready. I already know what I want to run. Make sure that I have it so I can be prepared and call it right away and run up to the ball and snap so I don't give him a chance to make any real adjustments. Let's hurry up, run, snap the ball. I think there was one play where his guy was wide open. There's one play where his guy was wide open. But outside of that, like defensively, it just felt like we couldn't do anything. But part of it was the defense because he was just running up the middle, and I was trying to force him outside, and I never could because his deep offensive line just basically literally pushed my guys out. The play action, the guy was wide open on the outside. I think it was the second guy in trips, the middle guy. I don't know what I called there. Was it match? It looks like it was zone, but it looks like it matched. So that's on me. Like I left him wide open. I think what probably happened there is I called man or I called zone and I thought it was zone and it was actually match. So I just basically left him all alone. That's probably what happened there. I said it's on me. This one was this the one I'm thinking it is? No. This was an interesting one because his block and release. So no one actually covered him. So I took the blitzer to take him, but I didn't think he was running out on a route. And then yeah, there's nothing I can do. Look at the offensive line, how perfect that is. Dude was being blocked and they just kind of slid to the left to pick up the guy that was blitzing coming around. Like That's what you want them to do. Just perfect. Like just literally eating up my defensive front. I think this was the stick and nod where he was open over the middle. No, this was the screen where it hit my guy in the head. Because I read it as being open, and then the damn lineman gets in the way. But then he's able to score anyway. Like, terrible. There's not a lot to really replay from this game. Okay, so this interception, was this on the deep ball? It was like the comeback route? Or he tried to throw it like a comeback route, or he tried to make him come back? Yeah, he tried to. But see, like they're responsive. I go for the pick, he picks the ball off. But then first down, he blitzed, and I didn't have like there's nothing I could do. He got in so fast. It was a bad play call. I said I like the routes. I think even if I would have kept the running back in, I still would have got blown up. And then this was the hurtful one because I'm there and I'm waiting for that guy to come, but then the second guy is wide open. Like I'm looking at those two guys defensively. So if where I'm controlling, he's coming to the middle of the field. I have to pull him back. Both of those guys were going to be wide open on that play. That's depressing. Because you have a guy breaking in already, and I'm trying to come down and pick him up, and I didn't do a good job of it. But both of those guys are wide open because this safety is not going to come, or this guy safety is not going to come across. So I brought him over to help, and I didn't play it well at all. So he would have been open, but you have the two guys over there, and they just stayed to the outside. Even though the corner, there's no one even coming over there, and he keeps fading away from the receiver. What's up, David? Touchdown pass to Law. I think this was the stick and nod, right? Yep, wide open because he had been controlling the linebacker. So it just opened it up. He was controlling the corner that time, but it was wide open. Was he running contain or just like they were like way out there? That's crazy. Look how far away that left tackle is. Boom. And dude's like going towards the middle, going a little past the middle of the field. Well, Law was wide open. I think that was cover two. Then so this is what makes me mad on this play, and this is my fault too. So I called an inside zone. He's in zone. He's not blitzing. I know he's not going to blitz, but I'm scared to run the play because with those linebackers that close, I feel like the offensive line isn't going to block properly. Because what I would want to happen is my guards push upfield, but I don't trust them to do that. So I audible to the RPO, and I knew it was a bad idea. So had I come out and hiked the ball right away, I would have got it. But see, this wouldn't have worked. Just look at the blocking right there. I still could have let the guy have the ball. It could have. I could have handed the ball off. I actually probably could have handed the ball off there. But I called the RPO because there was only one guy out here. So I thought, like, if I would have hiked the ball right away, it would have taken him too long to get over there. and I would have had a walk-in 2-point conversion because there was no one there. But it was a bad decision on my part. Like I can't throw that ball because he I already know he's controlling him, and I knew it, and I threw it anyway. So that's my fault. Like that's bad on me. I own that. Then the interception. That's not pass interference. So I was right. He comes down and literally pushes my receiver backwards. He was running a stunt. I've definitely seen people doing this a bit, and it makes sense. It's not a complaint. They're going to run a stunt and they're going to have the linebacker blitz. So basically, the defensive tackle is coming in. You're expecting the guard to run with him, and then you blitz the linebacker right behind him. So you don't care that the other defensive tackle is coming outside, or like if it's an end in a tackle, you don't care about the guy that's coming around on the outside. You're running the stunt, so the guy that's coming in draws the attention of that particular player, and then you blitz right at him, so he gets to walk in. So I've watched him play, and I know he does run stunts, so I stayed in empty. Empty helps against that, but I don't have numbers in that situation. He did because look at the way that that defensive tackle is coming. He's coming in hard to come in, but the defensive tackle on the other side, he should be going outside, but he gets picked up. Like, I don't know why 62 is being aggressive attacking him. Yeah, so running stunts with the D tackles. So 62 helped me in the sense that he's aggressive going out, but I picked it up right away. Law was the easier throw, but I wasn't looking for that. I was looking at who he could be controlling on defense that I would have had the running back right away. But he literally runs through my guy and knocks him off. So Law was the proper read. I messed that up because I could have let it go. I boom right there. I got to go to Law, but I picked up the running back as the easier one because I thought that he would drop back with the running back and the tight end. And to be honest, that's risky because he came up and crashed. But he ran. That's pass interference. He ran my receiver off of his route, and he picked the ball off. Like that is pass interference. But I got the ball right back. But that was kind of frustrating. Like I thought he ran me off the route. Like, huh? This takes me back to PS2 NCAA picking off pitches. That's probably gonna be my best play all season. It's so weird though, CG, because on defense, there's times where your receiver gets like I don't even know how to describe it. Like he barely gets touched. It has no impact on the play, but it's pass interference. And there's times where literally you are running the guy, running into the guy, where neither like you get stuck and the receiver gets stuck because you run into him so hard. Like think of like a whip route. Like if they run inside and then you're following them inside, and when they go to break outside, you're running into them so they can't get outside. But that's not pass interference. It's deep enough, but it's no penalty. And you're literally running into him where he can't get out, he can't move. But then there's times where you barely touch him, or even someone switches to the receiver because like, oh crap, I think that's going to be a pick. They switch to the receiver and try to run away from the ball and then run back towards it to kind of get the defense to move away. But you as a receiver run into the defender, and that's pass interference. Like there's no consistency. But yeah, this will definitely be my best play of the season. I think I was controlling him from the snap. And then the interception because we got the stop, we got the big fourth down. and then I'm moving the ball down the field. So I did shallow cross, and then you have the double move on the post with square. So my first read is law, and I switched him, and you see this guy over here is drifting back, and that's why I didn't throw that one. He follows it too. I didn't want to throw to Skinner, but I saw that. Not great position. It's not as good as I thought it was because he had inside. I thought I had inside. Yeah, it's not as bad. Okay, I don't feel bad about that pick then. I just tried to throw it up, but he had inside. I thought I had inside, but he did. I didn't have anyone open there. The only thing was maybe taking off. So good play call on his part. GG's. So we figured out stuff on offense now for the pass.